Hey guys, welcome back to another video where we will be looking at the new video control for AgilePoint NX eForms. Embedding videos in the form is a feature which has been requested by our customers from time to time, especially when they wish to put any training instructions or promotional videos alongside other content in the form. Let's look at this in action. So I'm in my AgilePoint portal right now. I'm going to go to the app builder over here, and what you'll find is under the advanced control set, you're going to find a new control called video control. Let's drag and drop that. Let's give it a name. If you go to configure tab, you'll see a set of properties which you can configure for this control. The first property is video location type. Now, video could be a video which is hosted externally on a third-party website, and in that case, you will be selecting web server option. However, certain websites like YouTube also provide you an option of embedding videos within your website using an embed code. And in that case, you can use the streaming option. First, I'm going to show you the web server option. I'm going to go to AgilePoint website and copy a video URL link from here. Go back, paste the URL. Now it has provided me a few more options, whether I allow the video player to go full screen, allow downloading of videos, allow looping within the video, and allow picture-in-picture option as well. So let's see the default options first. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And as you can see, the video preview is shown. I'm going to go ahead and preview this page. If you try to play the video, it is now playing in my form itself. If I click on this button, it would go full screen. If I click on more options, I have an option of downloading the video, play picture in picture as well. So you can do that if you enable the picture in picture option. Let's go ahead and close this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to edit properties. We are going to say allow show pop-up. So right now I had shown the video inline. If I click on this button, the video would play in a pop-up window. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's preview it again. Now it has become a button and I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And as I can see, the video player opens as a pop-up. Let's go ahead and close this again. I'm going to put this in edit mode. I can always say that instead of a button, show it as a image button. So now it has converted it in an image button. The functionality remains the same. I can click on it and it opens in a pop-up. Now at this point of time, I have set up the size property of this window to auto resize. If I close this, I'm going to go to edit mode and I'm going to remove this. I want a text-based button. If I go to advanced, you can see there is a property called auto resize. That's what is checked by default. But if I wanted to give a specific size, I can always do that as well. I'm going to uncheck this and I'm going to say render it in 200 pixel only. If I preview this, click on this button. Now you can see it is taking a much smaller space. It is just 200 pixel window. So that was some of the initial properties. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this and show some advanced properties as well. So I'm going to drag and drop a new video control over here. This video control is internal name. I've kept it as video 1. Now video control is a display only control. It is not part of the form schema once it is the data is submitted back to the server. However, you can still use all the form related operations like make it part of the lookup. It can be bound to some rules as well as part of form operations. So I'm going to show you how an external control can feed the value of the URL to this video control with help of a rule builder. So right now I have a video control. I'm not going to configure any default videos in this case. I'm going to go to common stencil and drag and drop a text box. Let's define a rule over here. I'm going to bring up rule builder. I will say if text box is not equal to space, that means there is some text. We are going to set field value and set the URL of the video control to whatever value we have entered in the text box. So make it more dynamic. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. As you can see, now there is a rule which is bound to this text box, and I'm going to preview it. And we are going to tab out of that control after putting the URL, and the video gets rendered. So that's in the regular web service mode. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the other mode as well. Click Edit, Configure. This time we are going to select Streaming. For streaming, we are going to go to YouTube, click on Share, Embed, copy the embedded URL format from here, go back to our form, paste the URL, rest of the properties remain the same. I'm going to just quickly preview. And as you can see, the video is getting rendered. Now for those developers out there, I'm going to also show you how you can feed the value of URL to a video control using JavaScript. So if I wanted to do that, I'm going to just clean it up. I'm going to delete it and add a new video control over here. Internal name is video 1. As you can see, right now I'm not going to configure any default URL. I'm going to go to my notepad over here, copy a quick piece of JavaScript. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly preview this form. As you can see right now, there's no video being rendered. I'm going to open Browser Developer Tools, paste in the JavaScript. I'm using an eForm helper method called setFieldValue, provided field ID of the source control to the internal ID of this control, which was video 1, and the value has the URL which I want to be fed to this control. Press enter. And as you can see, now the YouTube video has been pushed to this control. So with that, we come to the end of this video. As you can see, now you can embed a video control as part of your form logic. Thanks a lot for your time.